Can I get everyone to close their eyes? Just drop your head and think of a time when a certain smell made you feel really happy. For example, it could be food or a place in nature. Would anyone like to share? Want to one more?
Fresh cut grass in summer.
When I would come home from school when I was a kid, I'd get to the door and I could smell that mum had made Coca-Cola for me. That was very precious.
Hey, Jamie?
Wood smoke at Christmas time in England, the suburbs,
Now can I get everyone to close their eyes again and think of a time that you remember when a smell was not a good time? Would anyone like to share? Eventually? Nirvana?
When I smell my first time, it smelled like mushrooms. The smell of the doctor.
Thanks for participating, everyone. The reason I wanted us to drop into that space was to demonstrate how smells can be really powerful and personal and contribute to making memories, which is what my project is about. Synthetic scents can lead to serious health issues like headaches, heart attacks, migraines, skin irritation, cancer, respiratory problems, and neurological symptoms like dizziness and brain fog. Can anyone relate to the feeling of almost choking when walking through a perfume section of a department store? You get my point. So let's look at why we have this experience with chemical scents. Certain smells trigger headaches and migraines due to the irritating chemicals. These irritants affect your sense of smell and travel through your sensory nerves to the trigeminal vascular system, which regulates pain. Disruption can cause headaches, even from seemingly harmless scents. Synthetic scents can also irritate the skin. Many contain chemicals that provoke allergic reactions. Contact can result in redness, itching, or rashes, and some ingredients may weaken the skin's barrier, leading to chronic irritation. Inhaling synthetic scents over time can increase cancer risk. They often contain harmful chemicals like phthalates, synthetic musk, benzene, and formaldehyde. Yep, that's right, everyone, formaldehyde, which is what they use to preserve dead bodies in animals. Do you really want to be spraying that all over yourself? It can cause chronic inflammation in lung tissue and mimic hormones, leading to abnormal cell growth. These scents can also irritate the respiratory system, causing coughing, sneezing, and difficulty breathing. For some, they can trigger allergies and asthma attacks. This is how I felt sometimes when the high schoolers would spray their pressurized deodorants in the walkout. Scents have been a significant part of history ever since ancient Egyptian times, when they've used perfume and incense in rituals, as well as using it in baths and on bodies. In my research, I came across information that suggests the first ever scents created, which was kifi, an ancient Egyptian temple incense. It is said to have been created around 1500 BC. In historic times, perfume and incense were made out of natural and organic ingredients, like spices and herbs, such as almonds, coriander, myrtle, cornflower resin, and bergamot, as well as flowers. But as society has grown, so has the market of ingredients. Present-day commercial companies are now using synthetic materials. They are cheaper to produce compared to pure and organic ones, and they also do a very good job of mimicking natural scents. This project is really important to me because I was curious about it and I wanted to involve the whole community. I hope this project will help people understand why they should change their habits so we can all be healthier and stay away from toxic chemicals. I was amazed to find out that memory and smell are intertwined. Did you know that if you lose your memory, you can also lose your sense of smell? I'll explain how this works. Your olfactory bulb handles smell and has connections with your amygdala, which processes emotions, and your hippocampus, which is linked to memory and cognition. Scent therapy is used to support people living with dementia. And scent therapies may help us to preserve our memory. In one study, when senior citizens use fragrant diffusers in their bedrooms for 2 hours every night for 6 months, their cognitive performance jumped a stunning 226%. Wow, I needed to learn more. So, sense of purpose. What was the journey and what is my sense of purpose? Like some students at Green School, both of my parents are teachers here. I don't know about the others, but this created a bit of pressure when it came to my Quest project. I didn't want a project that was all about me either. I wanted it to be good for us all. My first idea was to make incense, but I chose to do perfume instead under the guidance of my mentor. My mentor is Brooke, who is the owner of a local business, The Virtue. The first few weeks, I did a lot of emailing and research summaries. Then it was time to start the fun bit. I first created a survey asking the community what smells reminded them of Green School. Of course, I got a load of different answers because not everyone thinks of the same scent when Green School comes to mind. But my most common answer was the forest and the wood off the trees. Getting this information was very helpful to start the process of what I was aiming to create. After receiving the survey results, I moved on to ordering oils, but I was not really sure what to order to create a natural and woody scent. My mentor Brooke and I exchanged emails about a list of woodsy and earthy oils, and a couple of days after, they arrived. I felt so excited to unbox my first oils. I had a rush of adrenaline. Immediately, I got to making some prototypes. I realized I didn't like the smells, and they didn't fit the fragrance theme I was going for. How to solve this problem? I went back to my mentor. I met up with Brooke once again. This time, I visited her shop, which was very inspiring, and I showed her my top scents. By this time, I had 15 blends in total. My top 3 numbers were 7, 12, and 13. We agreed that 13 was the best one, but it needed a sweet note. So I got in contact with Emily Rideout, a Green School parent who is an entrepreneur selling environmentally conscious and locally focused products in Canada. She teaches several private classes for moms and other women that combine essential oil with meditation and breathing work. Emily offered both her wisdom and oils to me, for which I was very grateful. I got a generous delivery of oils from Emily and added grapefruit to number 13, and voila, it smelled exactly like what I was going for. I'm so happy to have released my fragrance. Its name is Tuhono. Tuhono has woodsy warmth, crisp freshness, and strong earthy notes. Tuhono, or connection, honors the whenua on which Green School New Zealand grows. I am going to pass out my rollerball to the parents, if anyone would like to try. Going to change as you go. This happened a lot to me. One of my biggest challenges was figuring out what my quest was going to be. I overcame this by meeting with Emily Pitts and also my parents. They helped me open my eyes on what a quest has to be. Emily encouraged me to go with a quest that I connected to. Another challenge that kept occurring throughout my quest project, both early on and later in my quest, was oils. The reason it was hard early on is I had to do a lot of research to find out if they were the scent I was going for and if they were environmentally friendly. After emailing and meeting with my mentor Brooke, she recommended a company called Pure Nature for my oils. The reason why this setback continued was I decided on my finalized fragrance a week before the launch. This meant I had to place a late order and make the products on a tight time frame. Then, once I had the combination, I had to adjust it for different size jars and calculate how the combinations should differ between a roll-on bottle and a diffuser. I overcame this barrier by asking for help and working with my family. Another challenge was ordering the bottles. My first delivery came with broken bottles, and even the replacement delivery arrived with one broken one. This was a minor setback in making my scents. Thankfully, my problem was solved when a third and final delivery came through with no breakages. Upon reflection, these are the skills I developed throughout my journey. Health and safety throughout the process of mixing my oils so my fragrance can be safe on your skin and to smell. I also developed chemistry laboratory skills because I needed to do some experimenting with the oils. I learned how to manage the finances from my micro business. I keep track of expenses and income. I've nearly paid back the initial startup loan the school has provided me. I had to market both my scent museum and my fragrance blends. I was worried that I wouldn't have enough contributions for my scent museum, but as you will see, it came together really well. I've developed some skills I didn't think I would. Quest is special. Here's a video of my journey. asked the community to share all of their scent memories, and they are now displayed in this cabinet. I'd love you to take a look through at everyone's stories. All displayed. Then I worked with the wonderful and beautiful Brooke, who owns Virtue. She helped me create a fragrance inspired by Green School New Zealand, and it's now available in a room diffuser for $20. Thank you so much. Come visit. I think my project is worthwhile because everyone can relate to it. Even my Auntie Leslie, who has almost lost her sense of smell, was able to contribute a scent memory and tell me the benefits of not being able to smell, which included believing her dog Blaze is a fartless dog. By creating my scent blend that is inspired by Green School, I hope to have made it of interest to everyone in our community, so everyone who smells it thinks of this school. I'm so happy to say that I released my first perfume on the 8th of November, and my second one is getting released sometime in the future. The future of my project still has so much in store, and I hope to keep creating these fragrances and to keep learning more and more about the effects of both natural and synthetic materials on the brain and body. I would love to thank Brooke for being an amazing mentor and supporting me throughout my whole journey, Emily Rideout for being my savior, getting me oils, and giving me her time and support, Emily Pitts, who helped me get out of my funk, Fia Lee and Fia Faye for helping me with the orders, Matwa Joe for helping me with the labels, and to everyone who purchased my fragrance, and especially the amazing people who contributed to my scent museum. My friends who stayed in at lunches and helped me, I could always count on them to be there when I needed a little pick-me-up. My sister and my brother for always encouraging me. My dad who helped me with the video, writing, and research sessions, and his love and offer he gave me. And most of all, my mom, for not only being my Quest teacher, but for putting up with me and for the undying love she offered. My parents put a lot of work in for me, and I'm truly grateful. I could not have done it without my wonderful community by my side either. So I really encourage everyone to pay a little more attention to the sense that is your sense of smell. And remember, a great scent is a world you can return to over and over, a keyhole into another realm.